Hello, welcome to my first episode. I'm G. I live in the UK. I'm actually from South Korea, but I've been living in the UK for the past 6 to 7 years. And in London, I've been living in London for about 2 years, more than 2 years perhaps. And I wanted to share some of my knitting projects with you, and I have recently started spinning and hand dyeing, natural dyeing, so that will be at the end of the video about natural dyeing. But first I'm going to share the project I'm wearing. So this is what's it called, the Strange Brew by Tin Can Knits. So it's actually my first jumper that I knitted with rustic yarn. This is from Woolen Twine, merino rustic yarn. I think it's natural shade. So it's really nice, it's soft. Well, soft for me. I think I was worried that when I first started using rustic yarn, I was worried that it would be itchy. But for me, it's okay. I'm wearing short sleeves underneath, but it doesn't itch me at all. And it's really sturdy. I feel like it's gonna last for a while. One of the reasons why I got into rustic yarn is something, I wanted to look into something more sustainable and eco-friendly. I watch a lot of knitting podcasts. One of them is Knitting Traditions, and also there's Fiber Tales. I guessing everybody know them, but they talk about rustic yarns a lot. And when I started, actually I should say this, I started knitting about 2 years ago, so it hasn't been that long. But when I started it, I would knit with cotton yarns or just going for cheap yarns. But now, after watching quite a lot of podcasts, I realised what the impact of superwash yarn is and the advantages of rustic yarn. So I wanted to try using a rustic yarn, and it was quite scary because I wasn't sure if it would be itchy for me, and it was more expensive than the acrylic yarns. But I'm so happy with it. I don't think I will ever go back to using acrylic yarns. So this one, I came up with the motif. So I wanted something to be very woodland aesthetics. So I got leaves, trees and snowflakes and snows. Although I'm nowhere near the woods, I one day love to live in the woods. And yeah, so I lived all my life in the cities, and I'm really hoping someday to go live in countryside and have chickens and sheep, and perhaps I can knit from my own sheep wool, fleece. So that would be my dream. But so yeah, I used to like baggy jumpers, but I wanted to try something fitted this time. So it's not completely fitted, but so it ends about here, and this is my favourite corduroy trousers. Okay, so yeah, so I think that's enough about this jumper. I really recommend Woolen Twine's rustic yarn, and if you want to try something rustic for the first time, I think it's very affordable, I would say, compared to the other rustic yarns. And it's from Germany, so for me it's not too far. It's not like coming from America or something like that. So I knew where it was coming from, and it's locally sourced and locally spun, so I like that about it, so I really recommend it. Okay, so I don't really have finished objects because, well, I do have a pair of socks I finished a few days ago, but it's in the washing, so I'm not gonna show it to you. It's, yeah. So I've got Cardigan. This is actually for my boyfriend's mom. So I don't know if she's gonna watch it, but just in case. So it was for her birthday. It was a while ago. I haven't finished it, but I'm almost finishing it now. So this is Paprika Cardigan, classic oversized boyfriend cardigan, by Sylvia Heidinger. I don't know how to say. Yeah, I'll put down the name down below. So this is knitted with Plutelope Golden Heather colorway. I'm almost finished. I just need to finish the sleeves. It's been taking a while, and this was the first time I ever done the pocket, so it was quite fun. I like the construction of this pattern, and also it was my first time using Plutelope yarn, just lope yarn in general, so it was fun to try something new. And it's really affordable for rustic yarn, and yeah, I really like the colour. Well, my boyfriend's mom picked the colour, we did it together, we measured it, but it came out quite small, so hopefully when I block it, it should be fine, because I did a swatch. Don't know where it's gone, but I did a swatch, so it should be her size. If I were to try it on, it fits me quite fitted, so hopefully it will be fine. Oh, it's gonna get hot. Rustic yarn, another rustic jumper. So it goes about, it's quite long. Hopefully this will stretch out when I block it. I just need to do another pocket and another sleeve. Yeah, so that was the Paprika cardigan. I think I can finish it today, so hopefully I'll send it to her very soon. Right, so next one is quite exciting, because I got this book for Christmas from my boyfriend. I actually told him to get it, but I wasn't sure if he could get it because it wasn't that easy to find. It's Knits About Winter by Emily Foden. It's lovely patterns, I'm sure you know of it. I'm currently knitting two projects from this book. The first one is Eastwind jacket. So it's lovely, I guess, a bit oversized jacket. Yeah, and I wanted to get something, I wanted to make some rustic jacket that I could wear throughout the winter. Hopefully I can finish it before spring comes. Well, I'm sure it's going to be fine, because the UK, the weather is very unpredictable, and I can probably wear it even in spring. It stopped recording, but it might happen once in a while. I don't know how to fix it, but I'll figure out. But I don't know if I can call this a project bag. I got this bag from when I went to France, like about 3 years ago. I bought, my sister bought a beret for me, and the bag came with it, but I use it for my knitting. So let's see if I can show it to you. So a lot of people don't like doing swatches, but I like doing swatches because I'm like a bit of a perfectionist. I want to make sure the fabric's fine, and I went through a lot of failures, not liking the fabric or not fitting me well, so I make sure I do swatches, and always I'm happy to do it because it's fun. It's nice to see how the fabric is going to be. before you actually knit it. One day I want to sew all the swatches together, perhaps make it into blanket, because it's a shame, this is a really nice fabric. So so speaking of the fabric, this is I'm using 2 different type of yarns. One is silk mohair, drops kids silk mohair, and again floppy ash heather colorway. So I'm holding them double because the pattern says so, but I really like how it feels like with the kid silk mohair compared to the one that I showed earlier, the cardigan. It feels really soft, so if anybody wants to do rustic yarn, I recommend holding with silk mohair because it doesn't feel like rustic yarn at all. So this has been blocked. I really like the colour, and actually this is my first time using silk mohair, so I'm really happy about it. And so this is Eastwind's jacket from the It's About Winter. I only started a week ago, and I'm not really a big fan of knitting in pieces and sewing them together at the end, but I wanted to just try it, and a lot of nice patterns that I want to knit is knitted in flat and sew them together later, so I thought this would be perfect pattern to try on. So this is my first section. It's got a cable going on, and it's got really nice twisted stitch pattern going over, and at the bottom of it you can use 2 colours to give, like, I don't know, different colour. So I got, this is actually like OP white colourway. There wasn't many colourway available, so I just picked white one that was available for me, and yeah, I'm quite happy with it. I might have preferred to go for darker colour because I always wear dark outfits, but well, something new I'm trying. So this it's really quick. I was surprised that it didn't take that long. Yeah, it's really nice to work with, the fabric. I'm really happy with it. I can't wait to finish it. So the cables, I struggled at the beginning. I was wondering if I ever gonna get used to it and not can knit without looking at the pattern. But now I just can do it without looking at the pattern, and I haven't done enough like cables in other knitting projects. So I think I've knitted a hat with cables once or twice before, but not a garment like this, so it was difficult at the beginning as kind of like new knitter to use. I don't know, would you say that? New knitter. So it was difficult for me, but it's very meditative. You kind of can memorize it, you don't have to look at the pattern. And this is my second time doing the pockets. I really like doing pockets, I don't know why, it's so satisfying. So I got a pocket. Right, so I'll probably insert like close-up shots in between. Yeah. Okay, so, and another pattern that I'm knitting from this It's About Winter is another, what's it called, present that I'm knitting. This is for my friend Valentina. I don't think she's gonna watch it, but I don't want her to see it, so maybe click away. So this is Skyhill hat that I'm knitting. Maybe I should show you how it looks like. Well, it's in the cover. It's this hat. And there are two versions of the Skyhill hat. I think this might be a nice one to show. So the Skyhill pattern comes in for like knitting a hat and knitting mittens, gloves, but I'm using the hat one. So you have two options. One is like the long one and one is the short one, the round one, and with tassel in it at the end. I was thinking which one to knit with, but I only have 2 balls of yarn, 100 gram I think. So I don't think I have enough yarn to do the long one, and also I think my friend, she will look better with this, the rounded hat one, so I'm going for the rounded one. So her favourite colour is lavender, so I'm knitting in lavender. It's really fun knit. I should have finished this a while ago, and because her birthday was in January and I procrastinated. As you can see, I have a lot of projects. I have 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3. Okay, so that was an excuse. But because we're in lockdown, I can't give her the present anyway. So I think I procrastinated for a bit. I lost stitches. Oh dear. Yeah. The yarn that I'm using is superwash yarn. I got it a while ago, and I got this actually for to knit for her, because it's not my favorite color, but it's her favorite color. So I plan to make something for her with this color. It's a nice color, and when I knit for some other people, I wouldn't knit in rustic yarn just in case they don't know how to take care of it, or it's just easy to take care of it for the other people. So I used what's it called, Viking, oh, it's Norwegian yarn I think. Where did I write it? Viking of Norway. The colorway is 167. So it's really squishy. I already made hats out of this yarn twice for my Christmas presents, and my boyfriend's got the black one. It's so soft, squishy, because it's got a stitch. I think it's going to be really comfy on her head. So, well, to show the ball, I only have this left. I hope I can make through the top of the head, and yeah, otherwise I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't want to buy another ball, so I have to see. Let's see. I should really finish it and send it to her. Alright, so that's the Skyhill hat. Again, I can insert some close-ups of the projects. And I'm just drinking plain tea in a plain cup, so nothing interesting. Just English breakfast tea and a bit of milk. And IKEA mug. Yes, IKEA mug. Okay, so the next one is very exciting because I have, as I mentioned before, I've been spinning. Let me show you my drop spindle. Right, so this is the drop spindle I got for Christmas. I get that. I just actually gave a list of things that I want to my boyfriend when he asked me what I would like for Christmas. So I got this drop spindle. I wanted to start spinning. I don't know what inspired me to start. It must have been one of the knitting podcasts I watch. So I got a bag of wool. I don't have it with because I finished spinning all of them. Anyway, so I started spinning with drop spindle. It was fun, but it was hurting my legs because I was stand up doing it and it was hurting my knees. So I ended up getting E-spinner. So I don't have anything on the bobbin for now, but it's Eel Nano E-spinner from Dreaming Robots. So I got this. It's really handy. I really like it. I couldn't have been able to afford the proper spinning wheel because it's too expensive and not enough space. So I'm quite happy with it, like with the price and also accessibility. So I'm happy with this. So I only got this last week, so I had to get used to using E-spinner. And so let me show you. There is one more knitting project, so I'll get to it. If you're not interested in spinning, I'm sorry, but I'll get to really nice projects. So I started spinning merino wool, natural colour, but as you can see, the first one is really bad. Really bad. It's chunky. Well, I guess like some people can use it for weaving, but I don't weave yet. But I kind of try, but it's not nice. I made up a cardboard loom. Perhaps I can share it next time. It's not glorious. So yeah, so this is the first one. As you can see, the consistency is all over the place. But I was still happy with it because I had yarn and I made yarn, you know, it was really nice. But I'm gonna put this down. And then I got really into it because it's really nice to feel the yarn going through your fingers, and yeah. And as I said before, at the beginning I got into natural dyeing, and we had lots of avocados. We don't normally eat avocados, but somehow we had it, and I dyed my natural, I dyed my hand spun yarn with avocados, pits and skin. So this is the yeah, this is the result, and this is the fabric that I knitted in. Did I knit it with? Oh, I didn't really write it down. But this is the fabric that I made with hand spun and hand dyed, naturally dyed fabrics. I'm really proud of it because I feel like apart from growing the fleece, you know, I can't grow fleece, but I feel like I did it from the scratch. I didn't card it, I didn't like, I had the roving, but I still feel like I did it from, you know, I feel like I did it from the scratch, so I felt really proud of it. And the colour came out nice. I don't know, like some people struggle with the getting the right pink from avocado skin, but somehow, like maybe tap water is, you know, chemical. I don't know. It just gives really nice skin. The pink, like kind of dirty, smoky, dusty pink. So I really like that. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. So perhaps I'll weave something out of these and make a wall hanging art. Oh, that might be nice to have it on this because it's quite empty here. Alright, so okay, so I have several like skin, and I got grey one because the project I'm knitting requires, I think, at least like 3 or 4 colorways. So I got the natural grey merino roving. I get my roving from World of Wool. So this was like this, and spin it, it becomes like this. So okay, I think I want to talk about the project I'm knitting. I'm really excited to share it with you because yeah, it's just really nice. And it's okay, so I'm gonna share it. So this is Stephen West's Vertices Unite shawl. I was watching Knitting Traditions podcast and she knit a really lovely shawl with rustic, I don't know if it was just really nice natural colour. And I've known Stephen West patterns for a while because a lot of people make it, and like the penguin pattern, one day I will knit it, but for now I don't have, I've got too many things going on, but one day I'll do it with my handspun yarn. So the thing is, this shawl, let me show you, oh, too much strands. Oh, this way? Oh, it's quite wide now. Okay, so this is Vertices Unite from Stephen West. So what I wanted to do with this shawl is to use my handspun yarn and hand dyed yarn. So everything here is handspun and hand dyed. I feel like you probably can feel my pride in it. It's just because it took so long. I need to spin it, I need to dye it. So anyway, so again, first I got white colourway here, and I've got avocado dyed yarn and natural grey. So that's what it is here now. So this, you knit it with section by section. So the pink one is the first section, and this is the second one, and this is the third one. So I'm on the third section. It's really interesting. Whenever I see Stephen West patterns, I feel like it's like a sculpture around your body. It's really dimensional, and when I just started knitting, I've seen people knitting, and it was quite frankly scary because you're picking up so many stitches, and I just didn't understand how this construction works. So I really am like impressed by how he comes up with the pattern. So this one is all garter stitch, and you pick up and then knit again, and you pick up, and this is the tricky part, because you have to cast on, pick up here and then knit it around, picking up on both sides. So I was so confused. I keep looking at the screen, sorry about that. So it's really interesting, and I'm really happy with how the fabric is. Like, it's just squishy, and it's so warm when I knit it. It's just a blanket. I put it over my laps, and it's just so nice. I can't wait to wear it. Even like I probably can like cast off here and then use it as a small scarf. But my plan is I wanna finish the shawl with different colours. So I've been collecting onion skins for the past 3 weeks. We eat lots of onions, though it's not really difficult. So I spun, this is actually done yesterday. So I'm gonna dye it with onion skin, I think. So I got two options. I got daffodils. I foraged daffodils from my local forest-ish park, yeah, we have daffodils in this weather, I don't know how. But so I already kind of prepared the dye, so it's ready to go. And the onion skins, they are quite similar. So I should actually talk about this book. I got this recently because I really want to get into natural dyeing, so this is the book I got, Wild Colour, and I wanted to get the right book, so I did research, and Wild Colour by Jenny Dean. She goes through like different plants and how to dye it and what colour it will be, depends on what modifier mordants you use. So I thought it would be really useful for me. And I like foraging. I like recognising all different plants around my park, and so I got two options: daffodils and onion skin. So both kind of produce similar colour. I feel like both are warm orange. Let's see if I can find it. So I dyed with onion skins before. It was really nice. I really like the colour. I should have brought it with me, but it shows like mustardy yellow, but mine came out more like orange yellow, so it probably depends on the water that you use. So really nice colour. I like this yellow. So I wonder how it's going to go with this. I kind of want it to be, I don't know, I think it would be nice yellow. And also the daffodils, I think it's more like brighter yellow. Let's see. It's brighter yellow. I'm gonna be more prepared next time, if I ever film it next time. Okay, so this is daffodils. Yeah, it's definitely different. It's more brighter, less saturated. If you use mordants and modifiers, it gives really nice green, but I don't know if the green will go nice with this, so I'll probably stick with without mordants. I don't have any mordants or modifiers, so I could try. I want to try iron modifier. I might get some rusty nails and try to get my own. Yeah, so I think I'll do onion skin first and see how it looks like. I might do it today, so let's see how it comes out. And I don't know what the next colorway is going to be. Basically, this is more like a document of my natural dyeing journey. I wanted to be like a big project to document my hand spinning, how I progressed. Like obviously when I started it, the first section, it's not even, let's say, the hand spinning. So you can see how I progressed throughout the yarn. This is the first section, so you can see how consistent it is, and this one as well. So it's a literally like document of my hand dyeing, hand spinning journey. Yeah, so that's I think that's just the last thing I wanted to share. Yeah, I'm getting more rovings because I want to experiment with different sheep breeds, and so I've got sample box that has like you can pick different samples from different fleas. So I've got Gotland and Shetland and Cordale, and I got dyed roving, so like it gives you 5 grams of each selection, so I'm waiting on that, and so I want to see what breed I like the most, so I got the most popular ones first, and I definitely like Merino, but it's easy. It's kind of like halo to it, so I don't know if I like it or not because it might felt easily. But I don't know. I don't know well enough about breeze. I want to learn about it more. Yeah, so this podcast will be me just learning and failing and learning again. Hopefully that will be interesting to you. So I would like to share like how it is with different wool, how it is with natural dyeing the natural wool, and I hope it's interesting. And also I try different types of like fiber arts now and then, so that might be interesting. I did try crochet, but I'm not sure if I like it because it's not as meditative for me. I can't take my eyes off it, so I can't watch TV with it. So crochet maybe later. I got weaving thing. Okay, so maybe I will show you my cardboard loom. First of all, it's not nice because it's made out of cardboard, box. So I watched a tutorial and been doing this. I don't know how to weave. I'm just doing it. I don't know. I don't know how to do it, so it's not proper. But I have dyed the cotton yarn, an avocado, and I dipped the half of it first for a bit to make it variegated, so it's got really nice variegation. Do I have? Oh. No, I don't have. Oh, I do have it here. So when I was dyeing the avocado with the other yarn, so I dyed. I don't know if I have a picture of the variegated skein, but it's already I wind it by hands. So this is variegated, and it's giving a nice effect, like almost like stripes. So it's quite nice, but I'm not sure what to do with it. I don't really enjoy going over it and doing this movement. I haven't got used to it. Maybe it's because it's a cardboard loom, it's not really nice, but yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to finish this. Yesterday when I was doing knit night, people suggested to make it a bookmark, so I might just cast off. I don't know if that's the proper weaving term, but I might just cut it and then make it into bookmark. Maybe I'll do embroidery, like a daisy embroidery. I think that might be nice. So if I do it, I'll show it to you next time. So yeah, so I think that's everything. I might do this podcast in Korean, so if anybody understands Korean, you can watch that. But I don't know if I have time to do Korean today. But so, yeah, I hope it was interesting. I hope everything made sense. Next time I'll probably show you another section of this shawl. I'll probably try to do like every other week. So I will dye with onion skin and show you how it came out, and perhaps I'll have done the section and share it with you. And yeah, I think that's everything. Right. Thank you for watching. If you want to see the progress of this shawl or my knitting journey and spinning, dyeing, natural dyeing journey, please subscribe. It's weird to say this because I've seen people. Anyway, so subscribe if you like the video if you like. No pressure. Hope to see you next time again. Okay, thank you.